Julyan currently studying a Certificate 4 in landscape design. I can't think of anything really quirky, and I had a really fun conversation with my partner, and she was like, maybe there's something like, you know, you're an Irish person who doesn't like eat potatoes or doesn't drink, and I'm like, I'm all of the things. I love potatoes, I love drinking. Being Irish from a country without snow, I actually competed in the European Youth Olympics in skiing for Ireland. Well, I'd actually already gone to Melbourne Polytechnic to do a Certificate 3 in Horticulture, Parks and Gardens. As part of that course, I ended up doing a couple of landscape design modules. Really enjoyed it, and just saw it was a natural fit to do the garden maintenance side of things, to then go on and do the design aspect. And ideally, I run my own business. I want to set up a company that would ideally design, build and maintain gardens across Melbourne. So it was a natural progression and a natural flow on, and I just thought it was, it was just a really good thing to do. And having worked with a lot of the teachers who will be in that course anyway, I knew that I was going to be working with good people, so I thought it was a natural thing to do. I really enjoy to read. I like to get out. I'm quite social, as I mentioned earlier, with being the Irish thing, with the drinking. Yeah, look, I like to get out, enjoy my friends. I play quite a bit of golf, actually just around the corner in Yarrow Bend. I do quite a bit. Me and my partner like to get out. We go to gigs, we like to go out, and we like dinners, we like hanging out with mates, things like that. So, yeah. And yeah, just nature, which is sort of how I got into this whole field. You know, I always loved being out in gardens, out in botanical gardens, out in nature, and then that led on to becoming a horticulturist and led me to where I am today. So, yeah, all of those things, going out to gigs, going out to eat food. Just the culture. I think it's just a really cool city. I've lived in a couple of cities in Australia. I think this was the most European, so it sort of felt the most at home for me, like the small little laneways and things like that, cobbled streets, things like that often reminded me of Dublin. I've met some of the best friends that I've ever had here. I've been over here for about 12 years. They're really my family now, so I don't actually have any family over here. So just the lifestyle and what I've done and what I'm able to do and the opportunity that we've got here is it's fantastic. So yeah, I mean, Melbourne's home now, so it's not getting rid of me. I'm kind of achieving it. I don't hop on too much, but like 5 years ago, I was a senior internal auditor in a bank, and then hated what I was doing, was really depressed. I didn't have any prospects. Decided to give horticulture a go. I knew I always liked gardening, and I was like, what are you going to do with your life, Jules? I knew I didn't want to be an IT auditor, so decided to do an apprenticeship, took a punt on that. That worked out really well. So while I was doing that, I started my own business, just doing mates' back gardens and things like that. That sort of gradually kept going, and then decided to study landscape design because it was a natural progression, like I mentioned before. And then actually the first stage 4 lockdown, I think it was, where everyone had to close for 6 weeks, which happened last October, that sort of pushed me. All of my work got pushed out. So once that ended, I was in a position where I could actually go out by myself. So now I run my own business. So plants a lot. I do garden maintenance. I do some landscaping work. Haven't yet got a design, but I mean that's sort of it. I'm at the early stages of running a business, which I hope will then lead to employees and apprentices, and be able to design gardens, build them with the help of landscapers and various different people. And yeah, look, I mean, sky's the limit. There's so much work out there at the moment, and hopefully I'll have the temperament to make it a success. I think one of the big things that I've learned, the best course that I did was costing a project. So how to actually lay out what it costs to do a job. That was critical, and being able to quote work. If you can't quote competitively, you're not gonna be able to win any work. But just the how-to. So while I often thought I might do a landscaping course, but nearly 40 years of age, you know, my body's not cut out to be a landscaper, I don't think. So to do that, I probably wouldn't have, my back and my knees would have given out on me. But I've learned a lot of the how-to through this course. You know, when you're designing, you need to know exactly what goes in to make a design. You need to know about how much substrate to put down if you're laying a gravel path or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to run my own business. I wouldn't be able to do anything that I've done without what we've got. And through meeting people in my course and just talking to them and their experiences and what works, what doesn't work. So much, man. It's it's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Sir Plancelot_Melbourne is my Instagram. Sir Plancelot on Facebook as well, my Facebook page. I've kind of got a little coat of arms, shield, crest, sort of going down that old English sort of style, you know. So yeah, that's all up there. I would say, yeah, just do it, you know, give it a crack. Really ask questions. The teachers in here, everyone, they've got so much experience, and you can just have such a good conversation with people. Be confident, go out there and give things a go. You know, I mean, I remember the first time someone asked me to do a deck, probably not much bigger than this table, and I was like, I can't build a deck, you know? But a small little thing, and I just got a friend of mine to give me some advice, you know, and he came out and sort of helped me do a little bit of it, and then it's like, all right, so that's how you do it. Just don't be afraid to give things a go.